What is up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be reviewing Under the Dome by Stephen King. It's a good book. I enjoyed it all the way up till right here. He set it up so well, and it was amazing story, and like it seemed like he did oodles and oodles of research in order to make sure that this thing was airtight. But it just seemed like at the end it was like, what? That was it? They could have done that the whole time? Why didn't they do that from the beginning? Why didn't, Rusty do that then when he did... the old, like, Deus Ex Machina, that's almost exactly how this book ends. Now, I don't want that to deter you from reading Under the Dome if you haven't read it yet. I would suggest that you read the book. It's a great story. It just feels like the ending was like, oh shucks, I'm at page 1,000. I better wrap it up. And then they all lived happily ever after. Okay, they obviously don't live happily ever after if you've read the book before, but you understand what I mean. Like, it seemed like he was just kept writing and writing, and he had this great story, and then he gets to one point and he's like, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, and then just a couple extra lines, and you just, really? Other than the ending being just totally, it felt rushed. That's how I would say that. Everything was taking its time, it was going at a great pace, and then the ending seems like boom, 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 and then it's over now? Now it's over? Oh, come on. But, nevertheless, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. It's a great book. I would definitely suggest it to people who read Stephen King, who... If you want to get into Stephen King, but you don't like scary, like if you don't want to read like Carrie or It or something like that because you feel like it might be too scary, start off here, because it does have some of his gruesomeness in it, but it's not a horror story. It's not somebody out to slaughter, masses. It's a story about people living under a dome. I'd watched the TV series, and I got to like the second season, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. I was just like, this is really bad. And so I was hoping that the book wouldn't be like the TV series, and it's not. The book is a lot different. Sure, there's some characters the characters have the same names, but like, for instance, in the book, in the TV series, there's a character, and in the book, that character dies, like, in the first chapter. So, the storylines are like, the characters have the same names, and there's a dome. Oh, and they're in Chester's Mill. So that's 3 things that kind of match up. Everything else is like, what? Like, if you've seen the TV series, there's no water problem at all in Under the Dome. It's not the water that's the issue. So, it's the air that's the issue in Under the Dome. It's definitely better than the TV series. So, if you have watched the TV series and you were like, oh man, I'm not gonna like Under the Dome, or I've already spoiled it for myself, no. You have not spoiled it for yourself. Do not worry. So, that's my review for Under the Dome by Stephen King. My next King book that I'm gonna read, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm reading this, Survivor. I'm reading The Familiar. I'll be reading Horns after I finish Survivor, which should be soon. And then who knows? I probably, I don't know if I'm gonna read Blood Rights after that or not. I cannot write. I cannot do a TBR, just because I'll finish a book and feel like, you know what? I want to read that one now. I thought I was gonna read that one, but I want to read that one now. So we'll just see. I just know that I'm getting close to the end of Survivor, and I'm gonna read Horns next. So once I finish Horns or The Familiar, whichever one comes first, I'll be picking up a new book. I tend to read 2 books at a time, just because I like to read a lot, and sometimes I can't read a certain story for too long. It just kind of like starts coming in, and then I'm not paying attention to what happens, so that's why I read 2 books at a time. But, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, thanks for watching the review. I'll catch you guys later. Now, let's get back to the book. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching the video. You saw what's coming up, what just happened, and new things that I'm reading. So if you like this video, make sure you like it, and then watch some of these other videos. These are great videos. Alright. Catch you guys next time.